And we're on to mission 2. I quite like this one.
What the hell is going on?
No response, sir. The gate won't open.
I don't think open sesame is gonna work, sir.
How about we use Duke as a battering ram?
Just get that door open. We're sitting ducks.
I'll go.
You've got more balls than brains, son. Exactly what this assignment calls for.
I rigged up an IR lens for you, but it'll drain your battery quickly. You'll only be able to use it for short stretches. Don't
There we go.
Like this mission ain't stupid enough without equipment problems.
Deal with it, Duke. Harrison, good luck.
Looking good, Frosty.
Sorry, I'm just reading this. Okay, so essentially what's happened is we were at the colony in the primary operations complex, which is the colony in the first mission. We scouted out, realized there's nobody alive there, and now we're moving through the tunnel system to head towards the pods, but we come to this place. I don't think we can see. No, I think this is as far back as we can go. I think there's a wall here. Or at least yeah, there we go. So it's just open road. So we've come to part of the tunnel system, which helps us get to the pods. But obviously, as they've explained, it's locked.
Get those doors open, Marine.
Yeah, I'll tell your mother you died like a man.
Good luck, Frosty.
I love Duke's lines. So what we need to do is we'll go through like a series of tunnels to open the gates one by one. So this is interesting. This is one of the generic Marines.
Better get going.
I think I said this in my first playthrough, but I don't know if it's just me, but to me, this guy looks like he's based off Arnie's look from Predator 1. Because if you remember Predator 1, he wore like this brown shirt. I don't know, just he reminds me of that for some reason.
Better get going.
Because he isn't dressed like the other Marines. And like his jawline, his face as well looks a bit Army-esque. I don't know, maybe it's just me and I'm just overreading.
Better get going.
There's actually 2 generic Marine models. Essentially, the way it works is we do find Marine corpses. They mostly use Duke's corpse for some reason, or Duke's model, to represent like random Marines, as we'll see in the tunnel system. But then later on, we do find some Marines, I think from White Squad, or White Team, sorry, it's mentioned in the briefing. And they use this model, and then there's a second generic Marine model. But I don't know, something about the design. Oh. Something about the design. This. Like the rolled up sleeves. If we look at... sorry, I'm spending way too long on this, I do apologise. But if you compare that to like the design of these guys, it looks a lot different. He doesn't count, does he? But I mean, it's not even the same colour. Anyway, let's get on with it. So we see a lot more of this, a lot more of the world as the Predator, like the alien world we're on. But you get hints at it in the Marine campaign. We're mostly... God, these things annoy me. Where is it gone? We're mostly inside as the Marine. Like, I don't think you get the...
Alright, I got an update. Mother can't override the access codes as long as the tunnel security system remains online, so we're gonna have to do this the hard way. The tunnels are divided into sections by containment areas. Short tunnels gated on either end, similar to an airlock. With the security system active, only one gate in a section can be opened at a time. Mother thinks a single Marine on foot could allow an APC to move through the tunnels section by section. Harrison, I'm gonna need you to find the
I think that's us.
tunnel and shut it down. It should be just past tunnel section 4.
So the design of this area is very reminiscent of Alien. If you remember when, is it Dallas? Did we miss something evil there? No, I didn't. Not sure what the musical sting was there for. Yeah, you can definitely hear aliens. I think that was a facehugger actually. The facehuggers sort of gurgle, which is very appropriate facehugger noises, isn't it? Gurgling. That is the first thing you think about when you think about facehuggers. God.
That's the first control station.
Oh, okay, so that's another convict model. The dead convict model. And these are usable. I never realised this back in the day. And they're still just stood there. So it is pretty cool when it drives through. If there are aliens about, it will gun them down. Like the model is actually interactive.
Harrison, you're gonna have to seal us in and then open the gate from the other side. Once we're through, we'll provide fire support.
I feel like calling it the model isn't quite accurate. Like the prop, the character. Oh, character, that sounds wrong as well, doesn't it? So this is evidence they were moving aliens about. Oh dear. Sorry, my finger slipped there, so it took a bit longer than it should have to kill that thing. Oh, that's me. I don't know, what would you call a vehicle that's like a model but also like an actor? You know, like much like a person or like an animal, whatever. It's an actor in the game, isn't it, as such? Because it's not a fixed object. What would you call that in? What's the proper term?
Harrison, get that door open.
So this is more of the security stuff I mentioned before. Like it wasn't just the colony that had these. Oh. Layered security systems. There's a bunch of aliens up there, by the way. They just jump out. I love that it saw us and it started to move and then it just decided to wander off to the side of it. That's very intelligent. Okay, we can't use those. Oh, there we are, Greg. Oh. So we'll try to, the APC will try to shoot them through the wall for some reason, through the glass, even though the glass is bulletproof.
We're in section 2. Watch your back. It's gonna get hot. Hey, Major, we got a contingency plan? You want to take over for him, Duke? I didn't say nothing.
So I'm pretty sure, yeah, this is Duke's model. They did like a damaged version of Duke's model. I don't know if, like, in the original concept for it, Duke was supposed to die at some point. He doesn't, spoiler. But they use, oh, it's probably a really dumb idea to hide. Probably makes more sense to just like stand near the oh, that's just a spawn point. Stand near the APC, doesn't it? Because it has the big guns. But yeah, that's like Duke's model, a damaged version of Duke's model. I don't know what it's there for though. Like, I don't know if it's supposed to imply that a bunch of Marines got out the APC just after you opened the door and then got slaughtered, because nobody mentions it. There's one here and there's one in there. There's a few more we ran into. I always found that curious, to be honest.
All right, Harrison, open containment area 2. Once we're through, you're on your own until you activate the gate on the other side.
There we go, it's trying to shoot it through the wall. I don't know if this is the room with the smart gun in. Oh. Ooh. Ah, there we go. So yeah, if you look, it's got a hole in his head for some reason. It's got a hole in the side of his head for some reason, and he's very dead. Oh. So I'm thinking I'm probably going to do some extras videos where I use cheats to, like, no clip cheats to examine the levels. I did this like on my last playthrough. And it's quite interesting to see like which bits work in the level and which bits involve like the assets just disappearing. Like, I think these early gates, the APC actually rolls through them, even though at some points you can't see it. I think with this one, it actually just goes into the black, then disappears, and then gets teleported to the next point you see it at. Because at this point, we get separated from the APC. So that's quite interesting. That foreshadows what's going to happen, because we do essentially the Marines oh yeah, there was a grate back here, wasn't there? The to get access to the pods, the Marines do actually insert a virus that shuts down the security system, like they're saying in the text.